I poop a lot when I'm nervous. Is that bad to say?
I feel like you're going there?
We just met these girls. We were doing a little signing, and these girls came up to us, and they're like, we go to Holychild school. And I was like, in Westchester? And they're like, yeah. I was like, that's where we got our name. They're like, what? We basically got it. I was in New York for a spontaneous trip, and I was with my aunt, and she handed me a sweatshirt, and it said Holychild in huge letters on the back, and I was obsessed with it. So flash forward a year, and Louis calls me. I'm living in New York at this point, and he's like, hey, I think you should move to DC, and we should record these songs. And I was like, okay. And he's like, okay, we should have a band. And I'm like, all right. And then he's like, okay, we need a band name. And I was like, how about Holychild? And he was like, okay, great. I know you and me and not so much. I know you and me can make it far. But the body and lips moving, hips sweat, heart stop. I know you and me and not so much. I know you and me can make it far. 'Cause a rep from RB Nation, we know. I love doing festivals because I never know what to expect. Actually, for this one, I was really nervous. I really had to go to the bathroom a lot backstage before we started playing. I was really nervous. I didn't know what to expect, but it was so nice. It's crazy. We just released the album on Tuesday, and so many people knew the words to obscure songs.
The payoff is when we see like 3, 4, or 5 rows deep singing the deep cuts, and it's kind of mind-blowing because we've been sitting on the album for a little bit. You know, like it was mastered in December or January, so that was 6-7 months ago. We've just been sitting on it, just getting ready for this moment. So it feels like this is definitely the beginning, but kind of like liftoff. You know, you're in like a rocket. Like I feel like we're kind of on a rocket ship that's just like on, that's going.
Every time I talk to Michael from Passion Pit, I just want to hug him. I'm like, when he's talking, he blushes a lot. He's so cute. I'm like, oh my gosh, can I just hug you? You're so sweet right now. It was so amazing. I mean, the craziest thing about that is that we listen to Passion Pit a bunch, and I feel inspired by them as a band that exists. I feel like they really defined a genre, more or less, of indie pop, indie rock. And so it was just a privilege to be on the road with them and be like, wow, we're being paired with you right now? That's crazy. That's so nice.